Okay, so I want to run through the basics of pulling comps, or basically getting the value of a property. And they're a bit different whether it's a residential area or a condo. So this one we'll deal with a condo because they're very much more building specific than anything else. So let's crack on with it and get right into it. So you go from your dashboard into here, core logic. We've been through this in the beginner. You should all know how to do this by now. This is not super complicated. So you get to your starting screen, and we're going to go do a search now. So a comp for a sale, for a rental and a sale are pretty similar, but we're going to assume here it's a property for sales. So we're going to go RE1, RE2, single family condo. Now the first thing I want to do is I want to look at what has closed and what is pending. Okay, so you see here on the left, you've got your active, coming soon, active with contract. I'm going to unclick that for now, and I'm going to click closed and pending. Okay, I'm then going to put the address of the condo in. I'll go to one that we know quite well, which is Crystal House on Collins Avenue, and let's see what's come up. Okay, there's only one match, and this is in the last 0 to 180, so let's make it 0. You see here on the left where my thing is, this is the last 6 months. I'm going to make it the last here. Still only two sales in the building. 2 listings, search. It brings up the last 2 sales in the building. And you can get a bit more detail. You can click into it and you can see it's a 1-bed, two full bathrooms, sold for 535, listed for 535, listed for 545, and then the previous one was listed at 539, sold for 515, 2-bed, 2-bath. This 1-bed is bigger than the 2-bed. But anyway, you divide the square feet by the selling price, and it gives you an idea of what the thing is worth. Now, obviously, that's been sold, so that's proof of concept, right? So that's kind of what the market has actually paid, and then you need to go back and find out when this was sold. You can go into it, and it'll give you all the details. Okay, so that's important. Like when it was sold is important. And there we go. Pending date, close date, 12/18/2024. So, okay, 6 months ago. Yeah. Okay, so that's important. Then the next thing to do is to go in and let's go back to your search criteria, which is here. I'm now going to change it. I'm going to take away closed and pending. I'm going to look at active, coming soon, and active with contract. See, in the same building, and now there's 10 matches. So we'll go to our results. Now it's brought up brings up what's currently available in the market, and now you need to go in and do a bit of research on square feet versus list price versus days on market. These things all tell a story, and then you need to weave this. You need to weave this all together into something that makes a bit of sense for your client. And if you can prove that, for example, say, I'm not going to do the actual maths here because this is just a high level one, but you guys know what I'm talking about, that these 4 have been on the market for X amount of days, so the price has been dropped. It tells a story, and you can go from there. So this is list price 745. Listing tells you all the information that you need. Previous list price 795. Original list price 890. Okay, so you can see this thing is just going down and down, and then days on market here 195. So that tells a story, guys. So you need to piece that all together, and that's the best way to prove value in a building, is what is recently sold, and what is currently on the market, and how many days on the market has been. obviously you need to compare. You need to compare apples and apples. You know, if you just you can't compare an ocean view with the balcony and two parking lots to something that's facing the road in the same building and doesn't have parking or whatever the case may be. You guys know what I'm talking about there. So you need to apply a bit of logic, but that's a high level how you would do that in a specific building, and you can also search buildings on the same road that are similar. This all comes with knowledge in the area, and as I tell you guys all the time, you need to keep building your base. That's the most important thing. So those are the basics of finding a comp. You need to apply a little bit of logic, and yeah, once you've got that, you email it to your client, you have a conversation, you go meet with them, and you hopefully get the right price. And shout out to us if you need help with anything, but hope that little bit helps. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.